back, third graders. We're on week 5, day 5, so it is Friday. Ready for the weekend. This week of recording has been a little hard because of glitches with my phone, so I've given up using my phone, so I'm using my son's phone now. Hopefully no glitches with that. But with that being said, that means I already did record Friday one time already. This is actually my third time now trying to get it right. So that means the bell work's already done. I already went through it once. Let's do it again. Alright, I hurt my wrist. So I needs to be capitalized, hurt is okay, M needs a lowercase m, and wrist is W-R-I-S-T, and need an exclamation point at the end. So I hurt my wrist. Alright, and the math problems are already done, so let's just go over them. Number 1 was 356, number 2 was 877, number 3 is 84, number 4 is 95. 62 times 3 is 186, 55 times 4 is 220, 39 times 2 is 78, 41 times 6 is 246, 57 times 8 is 456. 12 divided by 2 is 6, 6 divided by 3 is 2, 9 divided by 3 is 3, 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. Work backwards, 5 times 2 is 10, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, might want to keep your worksheet out because you're going to do the spelling words. You're going to study them. So take a minute, study the spelling words, and then we're going to take the test. Alright, so get ready for the test. Here we go. You want to pause and study as much as you want, and then resume with the video, and you can be ready to take the test. Here we go. Alright, number 1 is wrist. Wrist. I hurt my wrist climbing in the tree. Wrist. Number 2 is wrong. Wrong. I hope you write the right answer down and not the wrong one. Wrong. Number 3 is wreck. Wreck. We found the wreck of the sunken ship under the water. Number 4 is wren. Wren. Number 5 is wrapper. Wrapper. Please pick up your wrapper. Wrapper. Number 6 is knee. I scuffed my knee. Remember, all these words have silent letters in them. Silent W's, silent K's, and silent B's. Knee. Number 7 is no. I hope you know the answer. No. Number 8 is new. She knew the answer because she studied. New. Nine is knuckle. Knuckle. I scraped my knuckle on the brick wall and it hurt. Knuckle. Knuckle. Number 10 is knotted. Knotted. I knotted my shoes so they wouldn't come untied. Knotted. Number 11 is climb. Can you climb that ladder? It's really high. Climb. Climb. Number 12 is comb. Comb. Man, I need to comb my hair. It's getting shaggy. Comb. Comb. Number 13 is crumb. The bird scooped up the crumb and ate it. Crumb. Number 14 is lamb. The baby lamb ran to its mother across the field. Lamb. Lamb. And number 15, last one, is limb. The limb broke off the tree because it had too much snow on it. Limb. Alright, so with somebody, check over those words, see which ones you got right. Hopefully you did good on the test. Alright, well that's that. Now it's just the reading time. We're going to finish up our Jack Sparrow book and we'll be all done for the week. Here we go. Alright. Jean set one foot backward and yelped when it landed in the surf. A heavy wave struck the crew members' backs. Lightning crackled around Torrance's head. Arabella screamed and grabbed Fitzwilliam's arm. Tooman clutched Jean and Constance. Fitzwilliam drew his sword and made sure the others were behind him. But he didn't stop backing away. Only Jack stood his ground definitely, dry as firewood in the eye of the storm. Torrance reached for his sword. The air around him still snapped and popped, an electric charge. Jack reached for his hat, which was now sopping wet, the brim filled with rain. Jack took it off and calmly tossed the rainwater at Torrance. There was a crackle and sputtering and hissing, and finally a tremendous explosion. Jack was thrown backward. Water and lightning were not a good mix, something most people wouldn't understand for quite some time. But Jack, of course, wasn't most people. Torrance screamed in agony. Then he fell to the ground, unconscious, his body smoking. What has happened to him? How could mere water have such an effect on the devil himself? Fitzwilliam demanded. Jean and Tooman looked at each other in wonder. Jack just smiled knowingly and mumbled quietly. I told little Benny that trick I showed him with the kite and the key would someday prove useful. He's talking like Benjamin Franklin. Just hope the lad remembers it as he gets older. Might do him some good, too. Look, Arabella shouted, pointing to the shore. The storm was vanishing like vapor. Clouds pulled back, the wind died, and the sun shone brighter than ever. Knocking Torrance unconscious, had halted the storm. Miraculously, the barnacle was still there, listing but still afloat. Jack's decision to anchor just where he did had saved it from sinking. The crew wasted no time heading out. While Arabella stowed the treasure and began bailing water below deck, the four boys worked on better securing the mast and sails. Constance walked around the ship, purring as if she owned it. But as they sailed away, gray clouds began gathering again behind them. Torrance must have woken up. Arabella murmured. Isla was under a cover of clouds again, the storm growing black over its beaches and jungle. Another ship was also headed from the island in the other direction. That must be Torrance's ship, Jean said. I suppose his crew mutinied. Well, it's it for him, Jack said cheerfully. Torrance is never getting off that island. The seas around it won't calm until his temper does, and we can wager our lives that will never happen. Hear, hear, Arabella said with feeling, raising a silver goblet she found in the treasure room. All right then, lads, Jack said, grinning. You, Fitzy, haul up the mainsail. Arabella, make sure that rigging over there. Tooman, try to figure out where in the blasted Caribbean we are. Jean, you take the wheel. Where to, Jack? Jean asked, grinning. Why, to find left foot Lewis, of course, Jack said, putting the foot up on the rail and looking out to sea. He adjusted his hat. Uh-oh, he added as an afterthought. From now on, please remember, it's Captain Jack Sparrow. The barnacle sailed on, and the crew was more determined than ever to acquire the sword of Cortez for themselves. It would bring them power and freedom, and now they knew it would also keep them safe. After all, they would be keeping it out of the most dangerous hands on the seven seas, the barnacle claws of the cursed and feared Davy Jones. The end. Alright, well, good job this week. Enjoy your weekend. We have 2 more weeks. 3, 5, 6, 7. 2 more weeks of these, and we're all done. Summer vacation starts. Then in the fall, you start 4th grade. Alright, good work.